Before the stream begins, I would like to thank the patrons that are on the tier. You're the sponsor. Here's a portrait. Jonathan Youngs, thank you so much for being on this patron tier. And if you also want to be on this tier, check out my Patreon for more detail. With that said, let's begin the stream. And we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the live stream. Today we're doing something a little different. With me today, I have Black97 down here.
Yep.
And Darius Elam.
Hello, everybody.
And everybody else is up to doing other things right now. Just for a shout out for Revere right now, he's on his donathon. So if you guys want to like skip this in general, that is perfectly fine. Go support him, buy cards, donate money. He's getting he's made it to the I forgot where he's at in his donathon right now, but go check it out. In the meantime, we are just gonna be I'm just gonna be exploring my old art in my Deviant art, both current and I'm just saying words today. Hold on, while I got a chance, where is this? Dang that, but I forgot to add it. Hold on. Audio capture. That's the one I'm looking for, the media one.
Yes.
There we go. That's what I'm adding.
Okay,
There we go. We got some background music at least.
Okay, at the
Yes.
moment we have Derek, Captain Fedora, and Shane.
Hey, what up, guys? So, we're gonna go to my gallery. Here's my Deviant art so far. So, and I know like Deviant art is like pretty much a dead land, but still, like, this is the place I go to post my art in case anybody needs to find reference or anything.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it isn't as dead as everybody thinks it is.
I mean, yeah.
So we starting from the oldest or from the freshest?
We are starting from the oldest.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, here is the first, here's, one of my first digital art pieces that, I didn't draw, with hand, with tablet, but with, what's that word I'm looking for? Come on, brain, you can do it, I believe in you.
Basically
Mouse.
Yes, with mouse.
I mean, I'm doing all my drawings with mouse. It's working perfectly fine for me.
That's pretty ballin'.
Phone.
But yeah, this was, with mouse. Go ahead, Darius.
Yeah, I use my phone and pen.
So, this was...
And also, this... Go ahead.
So, this was my very first attempt to try to make my own brand logo kind of thing. It's not the original idea, but, it was, it got to this point, and I'm like, yeah, let's use this as my symbol thing. Fun fact, the background is, a stock footage, is a stock picture for, for a Windows background, and I'm like, and I just took that, changed the color to green, and slapped my logo on there, and, well, that was my first attempt of making a logo kind of thing for me.
And I have to say, really glittery.
Yes, very glittery.
I like it.
Well, as some people would say, everyone has 1,000 bad ideas in us. Just get them out.
Indeed. Gotta switch it up a little bit. So, again, same logo, but, I took, the PNG of it and, changed it up a bit to try to do this crazy mesh of what the Sam hell I was even thinking of.
So, quick question.
Answer.
How much Coke?
I mean, a 2-liter bottle right now, so...
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
Oh, you mean the illegal drug. 0.
You sure? Because this looks like it took at least a few thousand grams.
Nope, believe it or not.
You say that like Xand was willing.
But yeah, along with this was when I was trying to develop my brand, Xandrew Productions, and I was using, the Power Rangers font at the time for it too, so... We'll get back at this old G stuff. So, you know that on social media, for me, this idea came from Facebook. Putting your month and the day of your birth, and you get something result. I thought, you know what? Let's have some attack names. So for me, for the month, can I zoom in on this? Yes, I can. For the months, I went for anybody born in January, it would be how do I say this? Like the month, as it says up here. Also, hi Georgie.
Yeah, Georgie.
The month and day of your birth is
Yeah,
your
I was gonna say that.
is your attack. So, like right now, as you guys know, I was born March 23rd. So if I look up the word March and then 23rd, I would my attack name would be Power Ray. So if like
Oh, I want to try.
okay, yours would be April, right, Darius?
Yeah, and mine is Fury Blast.
Fury Blast.
That sounds like something I would actually make up.
And mine is November 24th, so that's Turbo Slam. Gee, can I be any more generic?
I mean, like, dude, that's like the fastest slam that you could think of.
Come on and slam.
Hey, welcome to the jam. And I couldn't, and like, I tried my best to like come up with like something that with a good beginning, and like I had to come up with like 31 like naming convention last one. So Shane's is Sonic Tsunami, and Fang's is Awesome Rampage.
July 20th.
But there's also like another problem, sadly, about this kind of thing. Though cool, this can be used by scammers to figure out like personal information about yourself. So probably give you guys a heads up kind of thing. I thought this was a cool idea, but now that I learned that truth, I'm sadly owning up to the fact that I made something like this without realizing. Now this one, oh my gosh, I'm still proud of this one.
It's a samurai holding a cross.
No, Darius, that is Jesus of Nazareth, dragging a cross. Thank you, Black.
Yeah, I deserve that one.
But I also...
Well, it looks like a samurai to me.
Because of, you know what? Because of the cloak. That's understandable.
Yeah, like, and also the hair. It's like the hair is like above, like in front of his face. So
well, actually, I did
so
that.
I'm like, oh.
So fun fact, I did that on purpose, where because like in the Christian belief, like you obviously know that like Christians have already made like paintings and arts of what Jesus would look like or something like that. But then there's some scripture that actually doesn't describe what he looks like, and I thought, you know what, to be authentically faithful, I decided not to show his face, kind of deal.
Also, wasn't there one period in history where every painting that featured God, angels, or something was destroyed?
Something like that. I want to say yes, but I gotta look up history on that one too. But right now I'll.
I kind of know about that one. Like a lot. Like there was this one painting of Jesus that actually got like I think messed up by like water or something, and so someone's like, "Hey, let me fix that," and basically, and the internet likes to refer to that as Potato Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've heard of that story.
Your one films is Xandrew, my Chromebook's broken. Either the charger's broken or the charging system is broken. I'm sorry to hear that, DualShock.
Yikes.
Oh man, not only did I post art, but I also posted my crafts too. This was like this was a sword that like was made but never utilized. Sorry for the poor quality of this one. I think there's like a better version of that later. Okay, so remember earlier I did that photo of like Jesus without showing his face? Well,
Yes, that thing that you did less than 5 minutes ago. We definitely needed flashbacks for that.
yep. This is like
And also,
this is
still looks like a samurai.
it's the robe. That's probably what it is.
In that case, wouldn't it be Jedi?
Actually, that would be a really interesting concept, like samurai Jesus.
Hold on, I gotta turn my microphone up a little bit. There we go. But yeah, this is like supposed to be Jesus coming out of the tomb or something like that. I've done like a good number of art pieces like that. Okay, here's that sword from before, like cardboard, and this was when I was experimenting with using 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝒂 because I'd never used 𝐏𝐶𝐂 before, and since it was like a new thing in my arsenal, I'm like, ooh, I can make the swords like not super big and bulky. I make them slim and like actually more durable. This was a little too durable, unfortunately. I think I threw this away. I don't remember. So again, sorry for the poor quality.
Hot glue has its own problems.
Right.
Let's face it.
Shane, gotta get back to the Pat Samurai Jesus. Watch out!
It doesn't really work well with the rhyming scheme, but
It sadly does not.
Good try, Shane.
Yeah,
But-
for a moment I thought we were going Star Wars with this one, and then I remember, nope, the other sci-fi show.
Yep, this is...
You thought that was from Star Wars?
You cannot look me in the eyes and say they wouldn't put something like that in there.
I mean, true, but still.
I mean, I don't think I've ever tried to draw anything Star Wars. I mean, that's... Like, I probably did, but I never, like, posted it online, so... But yes, this was my attempt at trying to draw a Dalek from Doctor Who.
You know, I can never remember what those things are called.
Huh?
Yeah, because usually the thing that people are the thing that people know them for is the fact that they just say exterminate.
Yep.
And they say their name like a few times.
By the way, Frank, yes, I can confirm Casta nearly killed Xandrew.
Yep.
Or at the very least, his privates.
Yep.
Zing.
Yep. Just, yep. Alright, so this was my attempt at drawing the Doctor Who villain, the Daleks. This was my attempt of, like, I don't know why, but I wanted to try to see if I can make, if I could draw a Green Lantern in my own art style kind of thing.
Lightbringer.
No, the Green Lantern. That's what, this is what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is, but it looks like the Lightbringer that the webcomic that Linkara once made.
Not really, no. But I can,
Hey,
but I can see where that parallel came from for you.
Also, the Black Lantern Corps does exist, so given the color scheme,
I mean, if I was able to color this, I know that I would be able to like get all of this all green with the consistency of a bright green and dark green is what I would go for that. The hair color, on the other hand, is going to be another issue. Oh yeah, this was like, when was this? Yeah, this was my idea of a Mega Pikachu when X and Y came out.
Bang in the chat.
What a shame she failed. Let's see. What a shame she failed in her mission then. Oh my gosh.
Who said that?
That would be Fang Spectre who said that. Any advice? On
So Fang is in the chat.
Yep. Any advice on writing scripts or reviews or story arcs? Like write down your plan on like if you're gonna do a storyline. My best advice, write down your storyline of where you want to start, where the middle is gonna be, and where you want to end it. And then, like, to keep it consistent, think of the reviews that you want to somehow tie in with your storyline. And for script
Don't do what I did.
Huh?
And don't do what I did and try to leave subtle, like, hints, but didn't realize, but don't realize, oh, I can't really do this.
Like, like, story writing is trial and error, so that's all I can say. For script writing, what I do is like when I do like a face cam and then to audio, for my script writing process, I write two kinds of ways. When I'm doing my audio, I just like write down the script for audio, and then like do audio recording first, and then like if I wanted to show myself on camera, then I would write a separate thing where it's in bold and like has my name and just like make it possible that, one, it's readable. The purpose of a script is to make sure what you want to say and convey and something to remember that you can, like, talk about during your review or your storyline and etc. Again, I'm hoping to make a video of like how to make that work in the future. Speaking of storylines.
The Haunter.
I think this was before the storyline too, so this was planted in my mind at the time.
Seedling of a plot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Look, there is a reason why I had the name Blackfuck for the longest time. I mean, have you read that comic?
Oh yes, I had. It is a great one.
Best depiction of Haunter ever.
Right? Oh my gosh, I forgot about this.
Man.
Okay, so for those who are familiar with
Who?
with Doctor Who not only did have the Daleks as an enemy, but another enemy known as the Cybermen. And so I thought, hey, what would those two look like when they're fused?
Oh,
Is
it's a.
Is this the human definition of madness, sir?
It is.
Quite. But yeah, that is really cool.
I mean, there are better depictions, but like, still, thank you. This was
I mean,
my at
like,
least
when
my
it comes to-
depiction, so.
yeah, like I think. Yeah, like if I. But yeah, you like the fact that you like how old is this? Like,
I forget. I think this was around like the mid 2010 in the 2010s.
I'm pretty sure you can scroll down and check when you
Well-
uploaded it.
Well, the upload, but the art itself, I don't remember when I did. Let's see. I uploaded this back in 2014.
Almost a decade old at this point.
Son of a gun. But yeah, I could definitely probably make this a lot better. But still, I enjoyed what I was able to implement at the time.
it's really good regardless.
Sorry, DualShock. I'm only focused on like my stream right now. Sorry to say, buddy. Oh yeah, I drew this for a friend of mine. She wanted like a Nico girl or something like that. A wild Nico girl or something like that.
It's pronounced Neko.
Neko, whatever.
So,
Also, it's a good thing this was a commission because this feels intervention worthy.
Actually, this was not like a commission by payment, but commission like by request. And you know, I'm a guy that likes doing requests rather than payments. I have no idea. Like, let's see. Oh yeah, no, this was an art for a high school buddy of mine. That's right. She liked it.
it's pretty cute.
I mean, like, it looks good, but like, I feel like the posing, like, what is she doing with her arm? Like, what is this? Like, what is the point of this pose I gave her?
Well, I mean, like some poses are just weird. So, like, you don't. Like, why the heck did I put this character in this pose? Because it looks cool.
Also, some people find this kind of pose weirdly seductive for some reason.
I guess. I
I
don't know.
mean, if it was against a wall, I think it would be more seductive.
Alright. Oh yeah, this was an idea for like some sort of Christian superhero thing. I forget for what, but like, there it is, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we already have one Christian superhero, Bible Man.
Well, I mean, there could be more than one, but still.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a thing.
Foofy!
Yeah.
Hey, Foofy.
Hey.
Hey, Foofles.
Yeah, like, I forget what, like, I guess this is just a random idea that I drew up, and I'm like, might as well just post this online and see what happens.
Yeah, aren't all ideas just weird thoughts we have in our heads?
Speaking of weird thoughts,
Uh,
I'm guessing. Okay, I remember what this was. This was supposed to be like a giant mech idea, where like it was just like a robot thing. So I think this was inspired thanks to Mobile Suit Gundam 00, actually, because, like, the chest plate here is reminiscent to, like, to 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝑑𝐄𝐎 a little bit. Probably not all the way, but still. It does look like a banana, a Bionicle. Yes, Foofy, I agree.
Man, I wish they would bring those back.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
This was like this is like one of those rare my early ideas of like how to do landscaping. Not the best, but like I tried to figure out like, okay, how do mountains work? How do the sky, the clouds, the sun, even like trying to draw birds. Birds. And try to figure out scale.
Oh, you a bird? Gosh dang.
Android 16.
I tried doing Android 16, but it didn't work out.
That is a fluffy bird.
That is a fluffy bird.
What is your name?
Oh yeah.
Toriyama.
It could do what? Yeah. So my concept idea, like, you guys know that
Neo's Blade Edge Fusion.
Yep. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Because I am showing this. I don't want information to be like all messed up, because like it's showing on my Discord, and I don't want the Discord is showing it. I don't want any information to just pop up.
Gotcha.
Alright. So yeah, a fusion between Elemental Hero Neos and Elemental Hero Blade Edge. A fusion that I personally wanted, but never happened. I mean, I got a better fusion later with Shining Neos Wingman, but like never between these two powerhouses of heroes.
Right, chicken.
I'm hoping to want to do like I'm hoping to do an art piece of that someday, but like that is a huge someday.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So for you anime nerds of the past, some of you might recognize this guy, Bio-Boosted Armor, the Guyver.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Oh, what
Yeah,
series was that again?
From the Guyver, that's what it's from.
Jesus, it's been years since I've heard of that name.
Yep.
Yep, it's very obscure.
Mm-hmm. Like it came out in like the like near the near 80s, I believe.
Yeah.
And like this was a manga series that later became an anime. And come on, Brandon, you can do it. I believe in you. That became an anime, and then there was the live-action movie here in America, co-starring Mark Hamill, if I want to say, and also hi, Georgie.
Yep.
By the way, DualShock is asking if you plan on reviewing Kamen Rider in the near future.
Probably not. Kamen Rider is just not my thing, sadly. Not right now, at least. I'm sure maybe in the future, but still. Of you are I may be able to help. What?
Is it a bot?
I think that was supposed to be if you are, I may be able to help. The letter O and I are close on the keyboard.
Oh, with Kamen Rider stuff. Thank you, Foofy. Like I said, I just really not my cup of tea, but still, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of into Kamen Rider, but yeah, I wouldn't force Xandrew to do it.
Another Jesus one. Because I'm subtle.
Xandrew, your Christianity is showing.
Hey guys, you know, Xandrew's Christian.
Let my faith shine.
Jesus.
Damn it, Darius, next you're gonna tell me that water is wet.
This was before our Jesus machine. Georgie, don't mess with my microphone. I love you, kitty, but still. Alright. Again, this is a personal favorite of mine because, like, I really wanted to do, like, wood grain work. Probably not the best, but still, I liked what I was able to do at the time. All this...
For a second, I thought it was... Okay.
Like it's
Keep going ahead.
It's all in pen too. I think I did that in pencil, and then like I inked it in ink, and then I erased the pencil markings to make it like this.
Yeah, for a second I thought it kind of looked like Uzumaki by Junji Ito.
You know what? Fair. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, this definitely has some like Uzumaki kind of thing going on with it with the spirals.
Yeah, like it had a bit of a flush. Like from a distance, it has a bit of a flush look to it.
Yes. A fan art of 𝗏𝗢𝗏𝗡𝗚𝗦. Here's the man. Punch. Where's the birdie hat?
Where's the birdie hat?
He has a magic gun. Where did he purchase that?
Internet. I don't know.
Look, it's magic. I don't have to explain it.
Right.
Anyway.
But yeah, this was a really fun art piece that I made here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so a little history about this guy.
Obvious joke. New phone. Who dat?
All right, so this was a fan art of somebody that I followed online. Still technically do, but doesn't post on his on that YouTube channel anymore. Made another YouTube channel about politics and is doing fantastic, by the way. For an online series called, come on, Brainy, you can do it. I believe in you. You remember the name? You remember the name? Fan fiction connoisseur, and he's supposed to have a mustache, but I forgot to add that. But like, and like in his series, he did stick figures to do the reviews. This was before he figured out audio and stuff like that. And like, apparently this character, fiction fan, has this magical axe that fight the forces of evil and stuff like that. So, reviewer and storyline, and you already got me hooked kind of thing. Been a supporter of his channel for quite some time. So, if you got a chance, you can check out the old stuff. But like, if you're like somebody that wants to know politics and stuff, then by all means check out his other YouTube channel. I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called though. Elam, something other. But yeah, just look up like oh no, like I know his YouTube channel's other name. It's Miguel something other. I want to say it's Maricardo, but I keep pronouncing that wrong. It's either Merciado, like I'm just butchering names tonight.
Tonight.
Don't we all?
But yeah, I posted this to him and he loved it. So
Yeah, like, you know what the best feeling is? When you make a fan art of someone and they like it.
Yeah. Speaking of fan art. Yeah, a combination of pencil and pen work here. I did not get the keyblade right, unfortunately.
Yes. When only those 5 were in the show.
Yep, and there's there's like a crew now. It's crazy.
Pretty much, yeah.
I was so proud of like where I was able to. Like, where did you get the music? Some of the music is from my Adobe Premiere Elements collection, and the other is actually from YouTube. Believe it or not.
Yeah, YouTube has an audio library where basically you can just.
Yeah, it's got a library and stuff. Hey, Retro, just going through my DeviantArt, like embracing cringe or being like, I was really good back then, or just like, oh god, why did I draw that? So yeah.
Yeah. Pretty...
They'll wanna see Rinseno's new lab one of these days. Reviewer. Anyway.
Yeah, reviewer.
Oh yeah. So this was an idea I wanted to try. I of course had this on my computer. And I'm like, could I somehow draw this? Could I somehow color this using with the stuff I had? And this was the result. I was able to color in like layer it and stuff like that. I was really proud of myself when I did this.
Question.
Looks nice.
Answer.
Did you have just the paint tool back then, or did you have an actual program?
Yes, I used, this was before I even used the GIMP program. The program I used at the time, and still use it today, is paint.net. It's not a website, it's an actual it's a downloadable program, and like, they like add some, add-ons and stuff to make the effects work and stuff like that, and that's how I was able to utilize them and make this.
All I'm gonna say is if the program doesn't have layers, it's not worth using.
Yes, and Paint.net does use layers. Just FYI.
Pretty much.
Thank you, Retina, please, distortion world.
Speaking of distortion, oh my gosh. Oh, here comes the cringe. So my attempts of doing like thumbnails for my YouTube channel and like using the the video footage and try to make this mishmash of a mess.
Okay, have to do the obvious joke over here. Therapist. Xandrew with long hair doesn't exist, he can't hurt you. Xandrew with long hair.
You butt. But yeah, this
Look,
was...
if I wasn't...
Go ahead.
Look, if I didn't do it, someone else would do it.
Something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Something, I don't know. But yeah, this was like... This was BB before bald. And this thumbnail was for my second season, first episode. So, which means, if I remember my gallery correctly, that means we're going to be seeing more season 2 stuff. Yep, yes, the DualShock, I am bald. So yeah, there's my friend Desi dressed up as a fake commander, not ninja. And there's the commander in the background.
Ow!
Oh,
Shane,
also-
shots fired.
What?
Oh, also, a bit of a meme. Bald, bald, my eye.
Alright. Wait, hold on, where is...
No.
Oh, shoot, it's not here. Hold on a minute. Where is it? There it is.
Actually, it would have been funny if,
There it is.
like if you showed your bald spot on camera while I was saying that.
And Darius? You're going under the bus.
Oh, it was just a joke.
What?
No, but seriously, Shane, shots fired. Jesus Christ.
At me or the nostalgia critic?
What did he say?
Whichever one hurts you less.
So, at the nostalgia critic, gotcha. But yeah, like, I was experimenting with like each thumbnail idea, like how I can make these work and stuff, and like, I kind of like how this turned out, kind of deal.
Look.
God, I was experimenting so much with like the thumbnail artwork here. But yeah, episode 3's thumbnail for Dora's first appearance. So, you were the
And
nostalgia critic.
to
Yes.
all rejoice.
Dang nabbit, Shane.
Well, at least you got better at green screen over the years.
Fun fact. This was not even green screened. I actually had to painstakingly, like, cut through the video material to like make to get these cutted out.
Actually, hold on a second. Oh, yep. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the edges.
Yeah, more edges.
Yeah.
Okay, World
And
of
also,
5.
everybody's favorite antagonist.
Thank you.
Okay, word of advice. If you're gonna do this again and then add the glow effect behind, make sure the glow effect also bleeds over the character to mask the edges a bit.
You know what? That's a good idea. Thank you for that. But yeah, Captain Don and the Mafia Pirates thumbnail here just honestly looks very menacing, and I like it. I'm proud of myself for that one.
That's
So no spoilers, but do you plan to bring him back?
There are plans. Of when that'll happen, I will never tell.
Ever.
So this is an homage to Death Battle. I'd like try to recreate their logo looking thing
Yeah.
to the best of my ability, at least.
I can't wait for season 9, I think. Wow. Season 9.
What was that abomination Dora was fighting?
Oh, it's like a little worm puppet monster thing. My first attempt of doing making a hand puppet and trying to utilize it kind of deal.
Didn't she also fight a robot at one point?
That's season 3.
Oh yeah, that was the point when she lost her arm, and then you ripped up the other one.
To be fair, she asked to have it ripped off. We'll talk about that when we get to that season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to explain that logic.
This is when trying to introduce a new mysterious character, Professor Y,
Okay, but why?
because
By
What?
his namesake?
by his namesake. But yeah, more poor edge looking things here.
Yeah, speaking of professors, I really need to get Desano out of the closet. Like one of these days.
I mean, he's gonna come out of the closet when he's ready to do so.
Oh my gosh.
He's been in the closet for about 2 years now.
Look, it's not that easy to come out of the closet as you think.
Anyway, so another thumbnail introducing this one-off monster to be destroyed by him.
It
Yeah.
wasn't a one-off, he did come back in one episode.
You know what? You're right. I completely spaced about that one. Thank you.
When your fans know more about your lore than you do.
That's pretty much how it works.
Well,
Go ahead.
God damn it, Shane. Professor Y? What's next? Doctor Because?
Don't tempt me.
yeah, don't tempt any of us.
Not my best thumbnail, but I do like what I was trying to do here.
I mean, it's not that bad.
I get the idea, but your skill level at the time was far too insufficient for that kind of idea.
I will say,
Yes.
it looks like I was trying to do the edges a little more softly, so I was doing that. I missed this, though, with this one part of the hand. That is just...
Well, at the very least, you tried what I suggested, so...
Yep.
Yes.
Progress?
Progress?
Question mark?
Something. But why would you question the almighty Markiplier?
Wrong mark.
Okay. But yeah, I was really proud of
yeah.
myself with this one.
The Summoner.
The Summoner. Also, I just remembered, the red balls here are those spirits from before, so, that was a cute little thing I just remembered I pulled there. Or the little phantoms or something. The phantoms before they become a thing. I probably should have had them, I should have probably had, the little, the caricatures up front with their background thing like that, showing us some sort of a supernatural thing, then, done that, but, I do like what I did for the background here for the Hell Haunter.
I mean, honestly, you could completely lose the mouth and just have the eyes, and the logo definitely needed to be smaller.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, this was before I figured out how to do a proper thumbnail. Although I do like this thumbnail.
Yeah, the expression on the Hell Haunter is a bit confusing.
He's like, what is happening right now? Is pretty much what I was going for this one. It's a shocked expression kind of deal. And yes, you do hear the music from Press Start to Laugh. I didn't know they were using this music, but this is actually found in the YouTube library.
Neat.
Wait,
Yeah.
start to laugh.
Yeah, it's the guys that what if a video game character taught kind of thing. They did Dead Space, Subnautica.
They did Doom, they did Portal, they did Minecraft.
Yep, really fun stuff.
Oh, Minecraft. Got me.
They also did Legends Arceus.
Oh yeah, they did. They had their son do it too. That was so cool.
I still need to play Legends Arceus one of these days.
One of these days. This thumbnail was hard to comprehend. How in the world can I make this work? And with what I had at the time, this looks pretty okay for me.
You cannot comprehend the form of Xandrew's thumbnail.
Honestly, this feels like it would work better if it was a drawn thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah, live action just doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, sadly.
Mhm.
Oh, this was my YouTube banner before the YouTube banner got updated a good number of times.
God damn it, YouTube, can you not update for 1 month?
How am I supposed to stay fresh?
You haven't been
Hey,
fresh since
Fresh.
2006.
Ow! Ow, Black! That does it. Hold on. Onto the bus for
Dude,
you.
I was talking about YouTube, not about Xandrew.
Oh, okay. Darius, you're back onto the bus.
Hey.
But yeah, my Xandrew Venture logo. Just, again, the Power Ranger font, and then just that as a PNG.
Isn't Power Rangers logo copyrighted?
Yeah, that's why I decided to reinvent my own font for it, so that way I can avoid it in future video making.
Yeah, by the way, you're gonna have to teach me how to make my own font one of these days.
Well, making your own font is honestly its own art form kind of deal. Like, for me, I decided to, like, figure out letters that I think would be a preferable thing to make it work, and then, like, scrunch them together to make the logo kind of deal. Sometimes sometimes a logo, sometimes a font can be a logo at the same time kind of deal.
I mean, generally speaking, I was thinking more, basic steps, tutorial-like idea.
Right. Oh my gosh, this is, that's right, I forgot about this. This was the time when I was trying to figure out, doing, like, new thumbnail art. And this is reminiscent to Team 4 Stars' thumbnail kind of thing.
Really, the giant 4-star Dragon Ball didn't give it away. By the way, are those videos even still on?
I think the videos are still up, yes. Like, here's the one for Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Xenoverse 2. Also, I will be right back. I gotta go check on something. I'm hearing something in the background.
Yes.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1
Never mind.
And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Had to help the family with something. But yeah, like, But yeah, just like a thumbnail, like a couple of thumbnails. I was trying to do like a vlog series, and like, it didn't last that long, sadly, but like, still.
I mean, occasional vlogs aren't bad. Occasional vlogs aren't bad.
Yeah. The video where the getting the ball, joke has to love so much came from.
Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the fucking ball.
Hey guys, we're talking about Xandrew's old art. Get in the ball.
In the ball. Get in the ball.
Okay, before the joke gets old. But yeah, like, it looks like I was able to do, like, the pixelated, fading, for the outlining a little better. I was saying earlier, oh my gosh, this is a nightmare.
It's not that.
Avert your eyes.
Also, apparently Shane has feelings over your female forms, Andrew.
Oh, right. But yeah, this was like my vlog of like talking, like, not even a good vlog about Yu-Gi-Oh, honestly.
Do you remember what you were talking about?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
No, I'm actually asking you.
I can't remember on the top of my head. Like, I was just bragging about my favorite archetype, what I was not a fan of, or something like that. And then just like, I'm blanking now. Although I will.
So basically, it's review.
Something to that event. Like, come on, Brain, you can do it. I believe in you. Like, the one thing I do remember was my little "It's time to duel" kind of try to recreation. So I kind of got dust on my lens here.
Yeah, like, you can't be a true Yu-Gi-Oh fan unless you've tried to do that once or twice.
Right. Actually, I think Reviewer inspired me to do that, I think.
It's time to duel. Damn it.
But anyway, you were saying Black?
To be fair, you can try doing that without a dual disc, but it's just not the same.
Yeah. Oh man, this one doesn't have... Okay, so I forgot my Ko-fi account down here. Dang nabbit. Hold on. Where is it? Where are you? It's web capture, display capture, browser. That's the one I'm looking for. There we go.
But you know, since we are on the topic of Yu-Gi-Oh for a moment, which dorm do you think you would be?
Which dorm would I be in? Oh, definitely the Slifer dorm.
Slifer red.
Though.
Guess we are roommates then.
Yay!
I think. Like, which one's the weakest one?
Slifer.
Slifer.
Ah.
Well.
Hey, roomies!
I mean, you say Slifer is weak, but then they have, like, the strongest player in their dorm, so by technicality, Red is more powerful.
I mean, to be fair, the only reason why Judah is there is because he chose to be there.
Yes, exactly.
He actually got promoted to Raw Yellow in, like, the first season, but he declined.
It was either, I think it was Yellow, but then, like, he also was almost initiated into Blue, but he stayed in Red. I need to rewatch the stuff.
Yeah, I need to watch 5Ds one of these days.
GX! It's from GX!
Oh. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm sorry to any Yu-Gi-Oh fans in the audience.
You're good, Darius. Derek Murphy, does Xandrew's deck contain the unstoppable Exodia? No, Elemental Heroes. Hands down.
The unstoppable Exodia that has been stopped in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Also, if anything, my Dolces are the more powerful archetype.
That's debatable. Every archetype is powerful as long as you know their strengths and weaknesses. But yeah, this was a thumbnail for my Christian upbringing vlog video. Also, like, if you notice, like, the font for this one, for Xandrew Vlog, was really hard to see. And I've learned that, like, something about thumbnails that I probably want to bring up is that, like, you want visibility and not too much. You got to make sure the contrast works, because if you just went out of your way to, like, make something all artsy-fartsy without the repercussions of, like, being seen, then, like, your videos are probably not gonna, like, work to get viewed. Usually you want something to pop, so that way, like, you could get their attention, kind of deal.
Xandrew, I would like to cash in my one free swear per stream card.
Go for it.
That happens.
You want minimalist, not a clusterfuck.
Pretty much, yeah. And also, this photo of the cross here is actually from our church. A windstorm actually knocked the cross down, so we had to get a new one. But like, we propped it back up for just a little bit until the new one came up, and like, I saw a photographic opportunity to do this. So, oh no. But before that, my deck choice is punks. Oh, not the punk.
Yeah, I don't wanna.
Not. Wait, punks.
Yeah, I don't wanna know.
I can't remember. Oh, that's the prank kids, not punks. Okay. But yeah, the Flat Earth Society. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
The fact that
question.
that still exists is
I think they do still.
makes
Yeah.
me.
Go ahead, Black.
Okay, question. Were you on their side or were you mocking them?
Oh, I was mocking them. I'm totally against them.
My man.
My man.
My man.
My man. My Badoo.
Seriously, we joke about having one brain cell between us, but compared to those guys, we have a full brain.
Pretty much.
Yeah, basically, full brain, brainless.
Oh yeah, my top 10 favorite top to fourth wall episodes. So I collected a lot of Dr. Crafty's thumbnails from 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝑒's videos, and then I tried to make it look like a brick wall kind of aesthetic is what I was going for with this.
Ever think about doing an update to that video? Because I'm pretty sure it's not the same anymore.
Yeah, with
Maybe?
countdowns, it's
Maybe, but we'll see about down the line.
Yes, Shady Nation. I am a man and a half.
Punch! Ow! Oh, that's right. Season 3 thumbnail. Oh my gosh. This is what, like, obviously people go artsy-fartsy with their work, and, like, this was, like, the start of it. And, like, I was able to, like, work with a few things. One, I was trying to go for trimming for my videos, so that way, like, it could look like a center, like when you look at the videos, you scroll, and you, like, see something abnormal, like, what the... And look at that, and look at that. And I also minimized the my logo a little bit. Though it did not do it any favors with how it looked at the time.
You know, Xandrew, if you need help with thumbnails, you can always just send me what you need, and I can make it for you.
We'll see. Oh, this was my symbol without the cross kind of deal. In case somebody wanted to be a fan of mine, but wanted to, out of respect for themselves, to not want the cross on them or something like that.
I don't know, looks kinda naked without the cross.
So,
like the logo.
So let me explain, like, my idea behind this logo. This was, like, posted back in my first video, one of my first videos. Like, the hands in the background are supposed to represent compassion. The circles were supposed to represent creativity. And if you slightly look at it right, in the blank in the middle of that one, it's supposed to look like an X, which is supposed to represent the X crucifixion of St. Andrew. And the wings are supposed to mean, like, evangelism or something like that.
Ever think you're overcomplicating it?
Yes! Yes! That's exactly my problem!
Like, I feel like without the cross, the hands would like cover up some of the logo. It's like, I'm so exposed.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh my gosh, okay. So,
Want me to be honest here?
go for it.
The filter really does not work here.
So, this is season 1. This is a remake of season 1's thumbnail. I don't think I even made thumbnails for season 1. Maybe I did, but then, like, I think it was, like, a generic thumbnail, unfortunately. Like, too generic to the point where, like, what episode was what again? And, like, this was my first episode's one here, and I was trying to do, like... I have no idea what I was trying to do here. Again, artsy-fartsy stuff, and it's just... Yeesh.
Gonna be real with you, You know the first camera that was ever made when you needed to wait like half an hour for a basic image to be made?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that, but imagine that you were holding it upside down and you only took 10 seconds.
Yikes.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong. Again, I have no idea what I was thinking with this one. And this one's not that great either. Just like adding some filters or something like that to make it look comic booky kind of thing.
Again, feels like those thumbnails would work better if they were drawn.
I agree. Again, more artsy-fartsy stuff. I was like, also what I was trying to do was, like, try to mix up the backgrounds kind of thing and, like, try to make them unique looking. They were unique, but not the best.
I mean, A for effort, question mark?
Question mark? Okay, so, like, another death battle reference, obviously. But again, like, this one was not... It looks like this one wasn't not as comic booky as the early ones, so that's a plus.
I mean, the only complaint I have is the red thing covering the guy's face.
Yeah,
other
the
than
lightning,
that, it could
yeah.
work. Also, the logo.
The logo, yeah, it's too crowded, unfortunately. So, this one I'm proud of. Well, besides me being looking ridiculous, what I like about this is that, like, if you look to the left here, that's actually Vane's helmet design here with the red here and with the eyes, and in the background you could see like thousands upon thousands of like shadow skulls in the background with red eyes.
Also, the obvious joke of Xandrew's hair migrating to his beard.
Actually, fun fact, that episode had me without my beard and mustache. I actually shaved for that episode. Thumbnail for the shortest episode of my show ever. Where, like, the shadow shows up just to be menacing and, like, be foreshadowing.
Okay, this one technically could work with filter if you made the shadow a bit more transparent.
Yeah. The episode where I introduced the PKE meter, and like the shadow and the armored shadow one that I've been building up to. Something about my show that I've been trying to that I try to implement is trying to do build up and like connections and stuff like that, and some are successful, some are not, in my humble opinion, and that's just my ego talking.
Foofy said, take this as a compliment, or not. This looked like a screen from an Adult Swim show.
Okay. Thank you, Foofy. Or not thank you? I don't know. Okay, if I did not do the effect, this actually might have looked good, but like...
Yeah, you really need to lay it off the filter, my guy.
No. Although I did like the posing I was able to do comboed with these two. Now, now I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like what I tried to do here. Yes, I did the ridiculousness of it, but like, it feels a little otherworldly if it weren't for the fact that like this logo was so freaking blaring right there.
Yeah, this one is so close.
So close.
So
yet
close.
So far. Oh yes, this was for the episode The Messenger. I remember now. Okay, I'm starting to remember this one. This was for the Pokeball episode. For my like homemade hyperbolic time chamber that I decided not to make work. I was trying to go for like I was going for like a pixelization look kind of deal here. Go ahead, Black.
No, you finish first.
Like, if you notice, I was trying to go for a pixel look because, you know, Pokemon. What a shocker. And, like, yeah, looking at it now, it looks kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did you take a picture with the old Nokia phone?
Actually, no. I just took that video footage and like pixelated it to a almost close to a video game graphic.
Xandrew, that's the joke.
Oh. So like okay. So can I just say right now, this was not my best thumbnail idea. I like it like with what I was able to do at the time, but looking back at it now, it's like, what can I say about this episode? It's about the anti-barrier, and well, there it is in its full glory. I don't know.
Two problems. First of all, spoilers. Second of all, logo.
I know. Oh my gosh, this is a clutter mess. The logo being in the way, obviously. Like, I was trying to convey, like, this is a final episode. You shouldn't miss this. What is Xandrew and this guy doing with energy beams? What is this mysterious ranger thing? And is that Xandrew morphing? What? Again, not my best work.
Dude, if you need help with thumbnails, just send me what you need and I can help you.
Yeah, we're getting to season 3, and I think I was still continuing some of the things going on here. Yeah, it looks like I minimized the logo here, so that's a plus. Again, still continuing that weird art form, but this time I was getting a little better. I was able to, like, make the blurs a little better. And I think, oh no, I think this one was, like, blue screen, so I was able to get, like, the lighting a little better with the blurs and stuff. This was conveying for episode 2's, like, with the commander versus the stronger shadows is what I was going for with this one. Now, I do like this thumbnail because, like, this is the episode that reveals that the shadows have the power to fuse together. And, like, if you see in the background, that's the shadow fusion between, the way I call them, with the shadow fusions, if two shadows fuse with their guns, I call that a tank shadow, or shadow tank. If they fuse with their blades, I would call that one a blade shadow fusion kind of thing. Just, like, I was very proud of myself with what I was able to do here. Again, I'm stroking my own ego, but still. Honest opinion from you guys?
If it wasn't for that logo in the corner, it would have been perfect. And I'm gonna harp on you for that one as long as I can.
I know. I must have stopped. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to that later, but, like, this was my first, like, ever digital, like, hand-drawn picture of myself. So, story behind this, like, this was around the time where, I was a part of the, like, I was able to sign up, where I Patreoned on Dr. Crafty's server to get, like, my own little trophy thing, and I loved it, but at the same time, I thought, not the way I wanted it, but here's what I would imagine it, and this is where, like, where my thought process came from, and at that time being. But I've actually grown to appreciate the trophy even more than this, because as much as I like this, and I'm glad I was able to, like, this is where my start came from, I lost my train of thought. Dang nabbit. But yeah, the lightning is, like, way in the way of my face right here, so it's really hard to see my face.
Different pose, and maybe it could work.
Maybe. Speaking of pose...
Or maybe, like, lower your arm.
Speaking of pose, by God, this pose... what am I doing with my legs?
Don't worry. I also cannot draw legs.
I mean,
oh, that's right! I think this is my first Dr. Crafty fan art of Nurse Worse as a baby. I don't even... And obviously, I didn't know the lore at the time, and oh my gosh, some of this art is not that good. Like, if you pay attention here, like, I did not crop that off properly. I didn't erase that properly, and I'm a little mad at myself.
I mean, it's not that bad.
I mean, thank you, but still, I could definitely draw better. I could definitely draw better. Words.
What's the plushie in the hand?
What was the plushie in her hand? I think that was like one of the first episodes where like Nurse and him wanted pets. This I think was supposed to be his pet, but like I don't know why. I just thought it was more suiting for her or something like that. I don't know. Yes. Before bald, my original art of what I used to look like. And I think this was before I added like the detail to my pants, I believe. Just like looking back at some of this old stuff is insane.
Also, don't know if it's just me, but did you used to draw yourself more top-heavy than you draw yourself nowadays?
I think so, yeah. I think I probably should go back to being... Oh, like top-heavy, like, as a plus-size guy or as a muscular guy? Because, yeah, I think I kind of egoed myself to being a muscle guy if that's what I was doing here.
I mean, that and also I think the jacket makes you wider than you actually look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
Also, you definitely draw your jacket longer nowadays.
Yeah. Well, like, the jacket I have is like a, once upon a time what used to be like a sheriff jacket kind of deal, so... And it is kind of poofy, so that's kind of why I think I drew it like that back then. But, like, I simplified it a little bit to make it a little easier or something. I got an update of the commander's design here, but, like... So, I don't...
Camo man.
Camo man. I forget if I, like, had a paint tool that, like, had the image of a camouflage, or if I, like, did a transparent thing with this one. I forget. Dark free. That's classified. That's right.
By the way, Xandrew, a bit of behind-the-scene question.
Mm-hmm.
How hot is in that costume?
Oh my gosh, wearing that costume will kill a man. Like, I think there was a reason why I filmed during like the fall and winter time, because at least it would compensate for me breathing in the warm clothing that I wore. Oh no. Oh no.
Now watch. Right here we're experiencing the progression of madness.
Yep. So this was this is a collection of thumbnails for my my Subnautica Let's Plays. I will say I'm proud of myself for this one, with like not only just the lighting but also the scale for this one too. Though I will say the art behind here, this I did not draw. This was obviously like stock footage from the game.
Obviously.
Yes, Foofy. This game will make you say, "Frack the ocean."
Yeah.
By the way, there's 12 episodes, and you can see exactly in which one he snapped.
Actually, there's like 16, I believe, episodes of me doing this. 12 thumbnails, yes, but like I never made the other 4 because I just couldn't come up with good drawing.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about thumbnails, so you can see exactly which one he snaps.
I mean, to be fair, when you're in the middle of an alien ocean, I think you would snap too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so this obviously...
I need to play Subnautica.
So yeah, this is a stock footage of a peeper, and I even modified it so like I can move the eyeball's iris over here where it's freaking out that I'm trying to chase it.
Also, is the red eye because of water or because of rage?
Yes.
Both?
Both.
Both.
Good question. Good answer.
Both is good.
Okay, so this was hard at the time, but like I was so proud of myself for what I was able to do here. This obviously took a lot of layers. After drawing Dora, I was able to multiply her like 4 times. I don't know why I changed her to a different color with this one. I forget why.
I mean, I figured...
Oh no, wait, that color is eerily familiar. Oh no, we have a missing no. Xandrew, get down!
Anyway, you were saying, Black?
I mean, I figured you had a co-host on that episode, and you included them like this.
No, I don't think I did have a co-host. I forget. I think maybe these were supposed to be the different colored ones. And then this one was supposed to be the original Dora, but like I must have like spaced on that one, I believe. Because this is in reference to like the little machine that helps build the vehicles.
Oh, so like one of them is the original and the others are like copies or hologram versions.
Yes, like go ahead, Darius.
Imagine just 4 doors like, hey daddy, hey daddy, hey daddy, hey daddy, hey daddy, hey daddy.
This is why I only have the one daughter. Another one that was hard to draw at the time, but I was so proud of myself, was the little machine here that spread out those 4 machines that make the vehicles and stuff.
You know, actually, speaking of Dora, how is she doing?
She's doing very good. Thank you for asking. And yes, this is like a PNG stock footage of the little I forgot what this device was called. I forgot what this vehicle was called again. I want to say the 𝗲𝗎𝗓. 𝗲𝗎𝗓?
By the way, still waiting on the payout from the last episode you posted. When you teleported away at the end.
That was years ago, man. I already finished the game. Now this, I was really proud of myself with this one.
No, I'm not talking about Subnautica. Your latest episode, my dude.
Oh, from season 3. Yeah, I'm still in the works on that one. I'm still trying to figure out storyline-wise. But yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
No. Just said, okay.
Okay. But yeah, I was really proud of myself with this one. Like, trying to draw myself in the 𝗲𝗎𝗓 driving the thing. And, like, trying to get the proper, position for this kind of thing. I was really proud of myself for what I was able to do at the time.
You do know the overlayer function exists for this kind of situations.
I know. That's what I was able to do that for, and I was really proud of myself when I did this.
Okay.
The compass episode. Trying to find the compass was a pain in the butt.
This is where the confusion sets in.
So, like, I think I was trying to find a compass so that I can help myself find the island so that I can get up myself, like, a base. And, like, through that episode, I was trying to find the recipe to make a compass, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Which is why I had, like, the compass symbol back here. It's kind of like a prelude to that.
Delusion.
No, not a delusion, a prelude. I think I did the legging wrong on. I think I did my legs wrong with this. Like that one's shorter than the other one. I don't know.
So, fun fact: if you look up the definition of the second stage of grief, you would see this image.
You're not wrong. You're out of line, but you're not wrong. This is the sign of joy. I will say I do like how I was able to try to like if you pay attention a little bit, I tried to come up with like a shadowing, like secondary shadow to like a deeper darkening shadowing or something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying words right now.
Words.
What are words?
What are words, baby?
So this was the episode where I finally got to the finally getting a base to build, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's convey an art piece that makes it look like I could just lay down and be like, finally. I think
Why do I have a... No. Keep going.
I'm pretty proud of myself with this one because it actually looks like I'm laying down flat. And go ahead, Black. What was your question?
Why does it seem like there should be someone standing next to you asking you if you've ever heard definition of insanity?
Well, the reason for that is because I was alone on an alien planet. It's kind of impossible to have another person in your head. And yes, you can make reference to the press start. What if the survivor of Subnautica had multiple voices in his head? I wasn't ready for that time at that time. How is it that you didn't have a voice in your head? Maybe because he didn't want to admit he was crazy. Yarr!
Shut it. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Especially you, Nappa.
Hey! Oh my gosh.
Watch, you can pinpoint the exact second he snaps. And...
There it is. I remember this one. I was trying to figure out, like, I was either trying to oh yeah, I was trying to connect my scanner room to my base, and it didn't connect, and I'm like, why doesn't this work? And it drove me up the wall.
Cool. This is why everyone needs a Wilson. Don't worry, this comes in episode 11.
Oh man, I had a really bad problem with trying to draw glasses. I think I forgot to like draw the glasses under the nose. I'm seeing the error of my art.
Oh boy, he is cracked. He has gone nuts.
Wilson! Yes, Darius.
Yeah.
This is when I figured out, like, finally making power from my place, so that's a plus.
You know what I'm gonna do with silicone? I'm gonna make big monsters buoyant doors.
Oh yeah, the island episode. Drawing a backpack is harder than it looks because, like, you have the idea, but, like, you have no idea, like, how to draw a backpack proper kind of deal.
Don't remind me.
And in that backpack is Wilson.
Oh yeah, when I was repairing the Aurora, and, like, I couldn't figure out how I wanted to convey that, so I'm like, sonic screwdrivers, that counts as a fixing device, so why not?
Yeah, feels like if you did go for the whole multiple voice in your head thing, one of them would be asking you, so you have the power, but do you have the touch?
You got the touch! Oh yeah! Same friend that asked me that one drawing from a long time ago. She asked me if I can draw her as you know her name?
Uraraka.
From My Hero Academia, and I was able to do so. I will admit I was a little scared at first because, like, trying to draw characters this complex at the time was not my strongest suit, but I was proud of what I was able to do at the time.
Really? Complex?
Yeah,
He's literally
it
wearing
kinda
a
looks like
skin-tight bodysuit.
Well,
Yep.
complex design.
Also,
at least. Go ahead, Darius.
To me, it kind of looks like Keyblade. Like Uraraka.
You know what? Almost. Honest to God, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Also, wow.
Oh, man, I
finger
wish-
placement on that one. Oh, okay. I see what I was doing with that one. My season 1 thumbnail.
You know, that one, this is actually one of your better ones.
So,
Yes.
okay. So what I did for this one was I took the image from that shadow armor, and then I just traced over this. I traced over it is what I did for this one.
Hey, sometimes you gotta trace.
Yeah, and if it's something that's in your video, it shouldn't be fine. You shouldn't demonize someone because of it, just because they traced one or two things.
Maybe
I'm
I'll
not
be
bitter.
Tracer.
You're bitter.
Maybe I'll be Tracer. You're already Tracer.
But yeah, early commander costume. I will say I did the glasses wrong, in my humble opinion. But oh well. Keyblade! No.
No.
Midnight. Ah! No! I did it wrong again! What is wrong with me? That is Midnight. This was Midnight before she changed her character concept to an angel, too. Like, she was originally, she originally had a human character in mind, but then decided to convert it into an angel kind of thing.
Okay, weirdly enough, I'm gonna just okay, this is gonna be weird for me to say, but Smash.
And if I remember correctly, you gave her this outfit, and it wasn't the original one.
I think this was based off an outfit that she had, and then I was able to try to redraw it as best my ability.
And if I remember correctly, she had the purple outfit even back then.
I'm gonna have to look again because I don't remember. I think it was like I think what she originally wanted was that, like, I think she remembers the story more than I did, but, like, come on, Brain, you can do it. I believe in you. She wanted this along with 2 other characters alongside her, and this was also around the time, like, and I think I remember where it was posted too, but, like, that was a long time ago. But I could only draw her at the time, and she still loved it, so... So, one of my most popular DeviantArt pieces on my DeviantArt is the Seal of 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝒂, because one, PNG, and very artistically pleasing, and helps out with some people. I mean, let's see. Yeah, favored 22 times with almost 3,000 views.
Yes, see the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 painting joke.
Oh.
Why do I have the Seal of Orichalcos? Because, fun fact, I originally was trying to do like a, I think I wanted to try to do a storyline with the Seal of Orichalcos, and I was trying to do video footage of it, and like, I just kind of gave up halfway, I believe. And then I'm like, you know what, might as well post these assets and see if anybody else can use these. So, like, right now, this is a, yeah, PNG for filming kind of thing.
I mean, to be fair, if you did the Orichalcos arc, it would at least explain the evil Xandrew introduction, if you ever wanted to do that.
If I wanted to do a evil Xandrew plot point.
Yep.
Also, this was, like, somebody asked me permission to want to use this for a background for a Yu-Gi-Oh card of theirs. And it was for an El Shaddai fusion, I believe.
Gee, I wonder who that could be.
It wasn't Dr. Crafty, I'll tell you that much.
Right, I don't believe it.
No, seriously, it was by a guy called Hyperboss. But anyway. Xandark, if you will.
Xandar.
Oh, another, okay.
What?
Go ahead, Darius.
It's like all evil clones have to have like either something, either their name. Like, why do you have dark in your name?
Because it's evil.
And to be
Hey, I
fair,
resent that.
Oh yeah, this was an example piece. Like, with all the pieces put together, you can make a person get trapped in the Seal of Orichalcos kind of thing. Looking at it now, I think I probably could have done the edges a lot better. Because you could definitely see the pixelation, even from the glow effect.
try soft or hard light setting.
Yeah, that would be the plan. Oh, we're up to more Xandrew Adventure thumbnails.
Also, to be fair,
that's
my evil doppelganger would probably just be called White.
Ooh, nice. But yeah, this was supposed to be an episode where I
already
had a nightmare,
technically
but I
have it.
didn't do it right. Sorry, Darius. Go
Okay,
ahead.
sir.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Darius.
Nothing. I was just like responding to what Black said.
Okay, my bad.
And also, my buy panic is going off.
Retro. Xandrew, Xandu, Xandark, and now coming to basketball courts near you, Xandunk. Dang it, Retro. Oh yeah, this was around the time I was trying to do a PNG or something like that. I think I wanted to have not the background, but just have a PNG. And I think it was me, and then the commander. Okay, here is the current me right now. Or at least one of the earlier renditions, at least. Oh my gosh, I actually... Okay, so this was before I grew my goatee, and it just had a mustache.
You know, actually, can you open both this one and the old one side to side?
Sure, hold on a minute. Let me just, let me go to... Actually, I've got a crazy idea that just might work. So, first things first. Let's go to this one. Open in new tab. And then go here. Find the video. Here it is. If I did it like this, along with this... this is the best I could do with a for a side-by-side. Actually, if I open this in a tab... There we go.
Yep, you definitely look a lot skinnier than before.
Also, the jacket looks a bit bigger, which actually works.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's close that. But yeah, the logo is also a little more prominent in this one too. And I actually put the detail on the legs.
Also, you got brown shoes now.
Yep. Yeah, because like I had black shoes before, and now I have brown shoes. You are correct. I wanted to keep my outfit as consistent as possible. I forgot about this. I forgot about this art piece. This was apparently like a fan art of like Crafty ripping his shirt open with a little. I wanted to say this was either a tattoo or like one of those like burn on your skin branding things with owned by Nintendo, and the nurse just like hot and bothered by the fact that Crafty ripped his own shirt open. I will say I am very proud of what I did with Nurse here.
God damn it, Derek.
Also, I did Crafty's.
What did you say?
Oh dear. What's the joke here? Let's see. Derek looks at Xandrew on the right. Now you're just a Xandrew that we used to know. Why is that? Why does that sound familiar?
Now you're just a Xandrew that we used to know.
The song somebody that you used to know.
It's somebody. It's now you're just somebody that I used to know by 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝐒. That's how to pronounce his name. I don't reckon now.
I don't know either, but yeah. But yeah, like for Crafty's nose here, I did it wrong. He looks more like a Muppet with that nose.
Yeah, it's not pointy enough.
Yeah, it's not properly done. And I mean Muppet as in like the puppets, not the insult, not the British insult.
I still don't get why that's an insult in British
Like
English.
it's another way of saying idiot or something like that in British or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, the word dummy is a. Yeah, like there's a few things you can't say in Britain that you can't say in America.
Look, Brits are offended by their own existence, so...
Ow. Also, this was during a live stream on one of the car streams, and I asked him if it'd be alright if I make him a Fakeamon of himself. And, well, I was trying to convey Arthurian lore, and one of his favorite Pokemon typings would be grass. And so I thought, okay, a legendary grass Pokemon with, like, some sort of a sword arm thing here. And, like, some Chivalry Knight looking thing here.
It actually doesn't look that bad, man.
I think I can do it better, honestly.
Probably.
Because I was also trying to incorporate his coat. And I'll be honest, like, I probably don't need to add the coat and, like, probably not have to make it humanoid. Because sometimes legendary Pokemon aren't always humanoid. Like this one right here. This one is based off 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, Linkara's wife. Her favorite being fire types, and being a fan of My Little Pony, I was able to make like a fire Pegasus looking thing here.
It's so beautiful.
Though I gotta humbly admit, not my best horse design. I'm not much of an animal artist.
Why haven't we gotten the Pegasus Pokemon yet?
I don't know.
We have. I mean, technically, Rapidash exists, but it's not a Pegasus.
It's more of a unicorn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was buying some food and like I spilled a little bit.
Anyway.
So, fun fact. Like, I had art assets where like I can like move the images. Like, I had layers to work with, so I had like the normal body and then like different PNG layers on top, so that way I can organize them any way I wanted them. However, no thanks to me dropping my laptop from years ago, back in 2020, I believe, I lost those assets, unfortunately, so I won't be able to do anything like this ever again, kind of deal, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, you could remake them.
You're not wrong. I can remake them. Oh, we're back on Xandrew Adventures. And the thumbnail debut of me being bald.
Filter, my dude. Filter.
I know. My season 2 full episode thumbnail.
Honestly, your thumbnail just look better when you draw them actually, compared to Photoshop.
Yeah, I'm more of a digital hand artist than I am Photoshop. I'm not a Photoshopper.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just not very good at photoshopping. And I made a PNG of this just in case if like somebody wanted to use this for their own little fan art thing or something. I don't know.
Speaking of that, is Professor Y also bald now since you play him?
Yeah. I'm gonna work in a storyline about that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can always buy a wig.
True. Oh, you were asking about the baldness. Well, I must have like remembered, and I decided to shave his head bald for the stained glass here. For my Station of Awakening thumbnail here, or my Station of Awakening piece here. I'm thinking of like maybe remaking it in the future. And here it is without the stained glass effect.
It looks cool.
Thank you. Oh. One of the most heartbreaking thumbnails I've ever drawn. So I had a plan to play Ghostbusters the video game, my very first live stream. Co-hosting with me would have been Reviewer and Shades from who has collaborated on reviewers in my channel a good number of times. More reviewers than mine, but that's all fair in how it works. And I really liked this one because, like, look at that. I was able to make that proton beam look good. It just, and these two guys, I'm so sad.
Maybe one day.
Yeah. I mean, I've already beaten the video game, so... oh, say la vie. I like this one, too, because... go ahead, Darius.
I was gonna say, welcome to hell.
Pretty much. Thankfully, these guys were on a blue screen or a green screen, I forget which one, so this would make it much easier. All these shadows are just me, but like doing different poses or something over and over again. And yeah, the logo's in the way, I know, very glaring. Oh, I think this is like... oh, okay.
One day you're gonna learn, my dude.
Right.
One day you're gonna learn.
One day. One day. The introduction
Okay,
of...
what?
The introduction of the D-Leg, basically my version of a Dalek, which I'm probably gonna have to rebrand because I don't want to like be like that smidgen close to Dalek to be like taken down with a copyright or something like that.
You want to be sued?
Exactly, I don't want to get sued.
Which episode was that?
I think that was episode... I want to say episode 7?
Huh.
Let me double check. Yeah, episode The Change, episode 7 of season 3. You can follow the link. Oh yeah, that's right. I also put links in my video. I used to put links in my videos so that way people can find my videos so they can figure out what the Sam Hill. I was using this as a method of come on, Brady, you can do it. Of like getting my videos
Sharing your
watched.
videos.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least in this one, the logo doesn't cover anything, so
Yeah.
it's not a problem.
Exactly. Xandrew plays the Ghostbuster video game series. I was very proud of myself with this one because, like, this is reminiscent of the movie where like the Ghostbusters look up and see the building they have to climb up. And for me, it was getting these 3 trophies for the PlayStation 4.
You go high?
And I go low.
We be fast?
And they be slow. 2 in the box, ready to go. We be fast, they be slow. I was very proud of myself with the lightning effect look here. Even though it wasn't that great, I still admire it. I like it.
I like the detail in the building.
Yes, this was like I think this was like a paint effect of brick. And I think this is around the time I was using GIMP. Yeah, I think this was around the time I finally decided to use GIMP at the time. And try to implement these effects.
Although you can see the fact that you stretched out the texture.
Yeah, unfortunately. And honestly, with how it looks, I think I probably could have shortened the building just enough so that they could see the 3 trophies on top.
I mean, not even that. It almost feels like you should just make the 3 squares and then texture over it so all of the bricks are the same, or at least the ones at the bottom aren't the size of a full car.
Right. Oh my gosh, I'm having flashbacks from the game. So, the point of my Let's Play was like, 1, I could not get over 100,000, or it was either 10,000 or over 100,000, and I could not damage any vehicles or anything like that in this particular level, because that would up the pricing of how much damage I would cause. And these stupid bum ghosts could not be close enough away from the vehicles that I could not blast them. So, this is my frustration.
By the way, South Park is calling. They want their style back.
Yeah. Toho call. They want their kaijus back. Yeah. Oh, speaking of kaijus, if you notice from these buildings here, I've used this before. I've used this PNG stock footage, stock image before, for my Lombox the Damned footage of the puppet dinosaur.
You know, I'm just wondering why there is so much ketchup on the floor.
Oh dear. Actually, no, this was supposed to be reminiscent of, like, making sure I don't damage anything while I'm walking through, and Stave Puff's like, what in the world is he doing?
I'm just saying, you're leaving ketchup behind.
Black, you're not helping my situation!
I'm not trying to.
Anyway, you wanna... The book bats! These things are how I feel. Okay, so it looks like, this is stock footage, stock footage books, and then I just added the eyes and the mouths because these things were a pain in my butt. This is how I
Looks
felt.
like you were sticking your tongue out.
Huh?
It looks like you're sticking your tongue out.
I have my mouth open, but...
Like your mouth looks like your tongue, like you're sticking your tongue out. Like
You're seeing it. You're
Because of
seeing
all
what
the
I'm not
red.
seeing, so...
Honestly, just replace the books with Zubats and you get the average Kanto experience for everyone who's not me, apparently.
yeah. I mean,
High
like
Fiction Nexus. One thing I will say I'm not proud of myself is if you pay attention here, like I did not fill in the paint between the lines at that time. I was not good at the grow and shrink tool for getting the painted proper. I'm a little mad at myself.
Honestly, I didn't even notice until you pointed it out.
Now this one I'm proud of myself of.
Yeah, give me a sec. Yeah, I just got a call from Rambo's lawyers. They want to talk to you.
So, context. Azit lore here kept killing me over and over again, and I hated it. And so, as I finally beat him, I felt like a stronger man, and thus that's how I was able to do so. Also, I did kind of like this BFG looking proton pack gun looking thing I made here. If I was super creative enough, I would probably actually build one. I'd be insane, but That goes without saying.
Yep.
Or you are implying you are not.
Oh yeah, this is the Mandela from the video game. Like, I figured that like I never saw this a lot online, and I'm like, huh, maybe I could make this in case there was somebody who's a Ghostbuster fan who needed the Mandela, and so not that popular, sadly. Like, yes, 700 views, but like not that most popular. And I think I remember why I used this for.
Is it Mandala or Mandela?
I think it was a mandala. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I did not draw this. This was the actual painting that I found online. And then I like tried to make it look like a museum, and so I like did what I
You
could at the
added
time.
your
And
yeah,
here
you added the thumbnail from the first episode. Like,
And here we see Xandrew reusing assets.
Yep.
Is this gonna continue? Find out next time in the next image.
Also, I kind of made like this little weird drawing thing in the background here. I don't know why.
Fiction Nexus is asking if you are going to review 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝑑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝐒 episodes.
We'll see. It's up in the air right now. Okay, now I remember. I made the mandala because this guy had like the mandala on his body, and I wanted to somehow try to recapture that kind of deal. So, also repeated
Awesome.
art asset again, and I
Yep.
made the thing a little crazier.
I mean, if it ain't broke.
Indeed. Added like the other abilities, like the mazer, the cold attack, the slime. Very proud of myself what I was able to do here. Her.
Puts on the glasses and picks up the clipboard with paper. So how does this make you feel?
Dramatized, scared, out of my wits,
Mm.
and pray to God that I never go through that crap ever again.
I am going to prescribe you off copium for the next lifetime.
You know what? Fair. But yeah, this was fun to draw, and like again, a repeated art asset, but this time with tears, and I was really proud of myself with this one. And just to use up my fear to draw an audience definitely helps.
Yep.
Speaking of art assets, so that's the boat from the video game 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎𝐍𝐒, I think it is, and like I made a little of me back there, and I used an art return from Subnautica.
Obvious joke, space is warped and time is bendable.
Indeed. Now this guy, like, really proud of like some of the glow effects I did here, and like what I was able to draw, and kind of give him like an aura thing going on here.
This guy holds a T-pose to try to assert dominance. Xandrew could not care less.
You're no giant spider.
I mean, it's more like an M pose.
No, it's supposed to be a T-pose or an A-pose, but it's the angle.
Yep. It's a cursive T. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So, if I remember correctly, yeah. So I had my own little fun insert fan idea for the storyline for Dr. Crafty. Like those robots from the My Hero Academia storyline. They decided to reverse engineer them and make an army of crafty bots. And it's obviously non-canon, but like still, I wanted to I'll be honest, I really wanted to have the great hope that these things could have made it canon, but I know in the grand reality of things, that's not how that works, and I'm glad that it never took off.
Hey, it's Metal Crafty before Metal Crafty.
So, was this to be called the Metal Crafty Prototype 0.7?
No, this, like I said, Crafty Bot, and you know, I would almost make the argument that I predicted this, but I could be wrong. This was probably way before, this was probably already in concept before I even drew this, so.
Probably.
Probably.
But still, it looks great though.
Thanks.
I was just doing a bit, Xandrew. You don't have to be so about it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, this thumbnail. So I believe this was episode 8. Yes, the encounters. And I did 2 versions of this one. One with the silhouette, so that people would be like, "What are these things?" But apparently, excuse me. But apparently that didn't work in my advantage. So I just figure, screw it. These are what these look like.
Yes, a 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝑑𝐄.
A demonic Haribo.
Or
𝐏𝐀𝐓𝑑𝐄.
or a furry ball.
Oh no, it's a trouble from Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Still looks
Not
like a
Star Wars.
𝐏𝐿𝐴.
I mean, yeah.
Still look.
Go ahead, Blake.
Also, 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝑑𝐄 is a fiend type, so he's already the demon.
There you go. Now, the puppet I was able to make here, and, like, this puppet was, what's the word I'm looking for? Again, used for the, that puppet was used for my Longbox of the Dam video entries. This, sculpture, thing here, this 2D animated, this, stop-motion animated creature, was made by, indie fan, of, Light Post Films. I requested that, he make, that, if I ever wanted a monster from him, I can, ask him for one. And he did make me one, and I was able to shout him out, too, so I was really happy with the results. And what I was able to do at the time, so this was really fun. We're getting to it! Oh no! Those dudes art challenges!
Oh man.
My very first art submission.
And here the true cringe begins.
Yep. Okay, so this was the Valentine's Day one, and I thought, Ida from Outhouse, why not? Because, hey, I like Ida, maybe a reviewer does. I'll ship them and see what happens. And, well, there we go.
Yeah, I didn't do this. I actually didn't do this one because I, like, at the time of this recording, I can only draw, like, a certain design of girl, and trying to draw like a girl to ship with one of the revere cast was really hard for me. So yeah,
That's fair.
I mean, I didn't show up until the multiverse challenge, so that's gonna be a way off.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh my gosh! That's right! The rule, hold on. Yeah, the rule 63. Weston as a robot girl.
Oh, yeah. That's where Mr. It was born.
Girl version of leader. Oh man, I can really tell, like, when I did not do the infills proper. Oh gosh, this is so. Review say no as a female. Not my best art depiction of the scientist, sadly.
I'm pretty sure you can do it better, although the neck.
Yeah, this looks so bad. Speaking of bad,
I mean, it's not bad.
you say it's not bad, but look at Miss It's arms.
I mean, it's not that. Xand, little did you, like, when I first joined for this challenge, I literally traced the 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 to make my entry. You were able to draw, like, how many entries did you have for the challenge?
I forget, but, like, continue.
Like, you were able to do those without, like needing trays. Like, you're better than I was a few years ago.
I mean, thank you for the compliment, but, like, continue, Black.
You were able to do 6 characters and put them together in a composition that made sense.
Thank you for that, but, like, her arms are just so small. Like, those are the tiniest arms ever. It's Miss It T-Rex edition.
Well, you could try retrying them.
You know what? I might as well in the future.
Yeah, I have.
This one I'm still proud of.
Mister.
Let's see. What did I name this one? Let's see.
Although if you're gonna redraw them, you gotta use the current designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you named this one Mister, right?
I think I named this one Mystic. Instead of Mister, I think it was Midnight that named hers Mystic. And
That's
yeah,
a
here was the compilation.
Animation, Mr. the Paladin Man. What's a paladin?
I don't know, but I'm gonna have to meme them.
Oh come on, people just stopped playing Gangnam Style over that.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah.
Harlem Pennywise style.
Yeah, like, this is supposed to be about Xandrew, but I keep talking about mine. The entry that I had for this challenge was, it was supposed to be like a scary clown because of the sharp teeth and all that, but apparently reviewer thought it was funny.
I mean, hey, take what you can get, is all I can say.
Yeah.
Speaking of funny.
The mermaid challenge.
Yep. I figure, you know what? Let's do something super unique with this one. Let's have reviewer be the bane of my nightmares when it comes to Subnautica. And this was like a video I did for him on his channel, where I face my fears to face against the Reaper Leviathan. And I thought, you know, I'm reminded of that time where he told me to die 3 times, and I'm like, why? And I figure, you know what? Let's pull this reference out of left field, and his reaction was phenomenal.
Yeah, now that I think about it, it's a lot more creepier than the Guppy Winston that I made for mine. Like when I drew, I noticed that Riseno didn't get that many. Like, besides Zand doing Riseno for the R60 free challenge, I noticed that not many people were drawing Riseno, so I was like, oh, why don't I draw him as a mermaid? And as a bonus, add a Guppy Winston. And when I looked at the piece again, it looked frickin' terrifying to me.
Really? Because it looked okay to me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, perspective is and the wide eyes were just, it did not feel like cute to me.
Oh, speaking of not cute, oh no, I remember this thumbnail.
The cameos.
Yep, the cameo episode. Although,
Oh, Indy.
yeah, Indy was in here. Magnatrix. Fun fact: Shades was not in that episode. I asked permission if he could be in there if I did an impersonation of him, and he gave me the okay. This was not my best thumbnail. This was before, like, I drew the new thumbnail.
I'm sorry, you killed a puffball with what?
Anyway,
Oh,
sir,
the plot armor.
take caution, they explode after use. Yes, this was the... Which one was this one? This was
Plot
for the... Oh, for the Summerween one, yeah. I remember now.
Oh yeah, I drew leader as reviewer here with the dipper hat.
But yeah, I was really proud of this one. But now I'm starting to see seams of trouble again. Dang nabbit. From a distance, it looks good.
Good.
I am proud of I am proud of the pose I was able to do with this one.
As an artist, you're always gonna notice your own mistakes, even years after moving on, even if no one else notices it.
Yep.
And there's nothing making mistakes.
Alright, this is when I was starting to do a little bit of a thumbnail art thing here. Although I will say, I did make the line art for my body here a little more thick than it should be. And this is when I implemented the goatee for this one.
don't you remember your first capture?
Yes,
First capture.
it is I,
No!
Pepper. Yes, it is I, Pepper.
A name that will surely strike fear in the hearts of men.
Oh man.
I am known by many names, but they are those who call me Pepper.
Oh,
Why did you
yeah.
choose that name?
Huh?
Why did you choose Pepper?
No joke. Like, the
Mm.
name Pepper was a reference to a Steve Oedekerk thumb movie called Frankenthumb. And the Frankenstein monster in that version was called Pepper. And I'm like, you know what? Why not? Just for the lulz. But yes, a fusion between Elementor Neos and Dark Magician Girl.
Watch out. Was that for a challenge or?
Yeah, it was
Was
for,
that just
it was
the
for an
fan
art challenge. I forgot what this was for, though. It was August, and draw any of the characters hanging out with his characters. So if I was hanging out with Reviewer, we'd be dueling together to fight the forces of evil. And yeah, that's right. I made my own dual Academy jacket while he had the yellow Academy jacket, and
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot which one I did for August.
yeah, it's been a while.
You know, I wonder if he realized that 90% of the students in the yellow dorm are nerds.
Wait,
I mean,
I'm heading back.
is it Reviewer nerd?
Fair enough. Proceed.
Oh, wait, I think the one that I did for August was the one with the special magic sword.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, the reviewer reviews magic sword. I need to redraw that one of these days.
What did I do with this fusion again? Let's see. It's a fusion between Elementor... Oh, no, it was Honest Neos and Dark Magician Girl, not Elementor Hero Neos. Must be fusion summon, cannot special summon by other ways. Players' cards are negated and cannot activate cards, effects, or summon the turn this card is fusion summoned. When this card is fusion summoned, cards are banished from the player's field, excluding this card. When this card leaves the field, special summon from your hand, deck, graveyard, or banish to your side of the field Elementor Neo, Honest Neos, and Dark Magician Girl.
I need to be a bit more specific on the effect.
Yeah.
but honestly, it's not even that broken.
That's right! What was this one for? August to draw... Oh yeah, this was a continuation of, like, me and Reviewer hanging out, and Dora and, Reduced Reviewer hanging out.
Yeah, these are. Yeah, that was cute.
I don't know if I was the...
Right.
I forget who it was the first to do the Reduced Reviewer art. I want to claim that, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I actually kind of had point. Like, before doing the reviewer and me thing, I actually planned on doing a picture where Darius and Mr. A were drunk.
Oh dear.
This was way before I made Darius sober.
Also, I think, like, hold on, how long ago was this? But, like, I remember, like, this was around the time I was also introducing my watermark, my trademark kind of thing, and even leaving away from the Power Ranger logo font. And this was just like normal handwriting, and then add some effects on it. Kind of my own little
Wait,
watermark
actually-
thing. Anyway, you were saying, Black?
Never mind.
Okay. Oh yeah, this was the birthday episode one. I was really proud of this one. With, like, I think what I was really proud of was, like, the lighting and the background I was able to make with the shading and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
was the
mine was less. Just had me popping out of a present.
This was the first birthday presents one he did, right?
I think this was the first one, yes.
Yeah, because I think he did two. Or was one of them for Christmas?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, potato.
Speaking of birthdays, an art gift for Midnight's birthday.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And this time I was a little more. This time I was faithful to the art design.
Now I kind of want to draw Midnight in the punk design you showed up.
Aw.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh no.
The Halloween one.
Yeah,
And again-
yes, this was the Halloween situation one.
And again, Xandrew did way better than I did because all I did was I basically made this character called the Dark Dare, which was basically just my head, but with pitch black skin, and it was reviewer with Leader and Winston, and it didn't get involved. It didn't get included in the video because I'm guessing it wasn't funny enough.
Something, I don't know. But yeah, I was really proud of myself. I was glad to bring this back just for the fun of it. I think this was a preview of like a, if I recall correctly, let me see. So I made a poll on Twitter asking, should I reveal a thumbnail for my review in 2021? As you can see, the polls don't lie. This art idea is from the 𝗏𝗢𝗡𝗡 title card that parodies the poster from Attack on Titan. Oh my gosh. Like, I obviously couldn't make the Power Ranger helmets properly, but like, I did the stereotypical copy-paste of like what they are, and then I filled in the color scheme kind of thing.
Honestly, my only problem is the fact that the red one should be like straight on rather than the angle, but
Yeah,
that's a minor problem.
yeah. The current group shot, and sometimes I'll have a PNG of that for like either of all my social media accounts so far.
And yep, Professor Y is bald.
Yep. And I think this is like where like instead of like line arting my mustache and goatee and beard, I just like draw them on kind of thing.
Yeah.
It does look more natural.
It does look more natural.
Ooh. Why did we start talking in Spanish accents?
I do not know. I was thinking maybe it was Russian or something. I don't know. But like,
No,
Oh, this
it's
is the
definitely-
Russian accent.
No, what we were doing is definitely Spanish.
but yeah, what was this one? Let's see. Oh, apparently this is me and reviewer celebrating December by going in the Draco Arena and having a battle.
Yeah, well-
This is the 1st December. I still wasn't there for this.
And I did review Future Keybear holding a basically candy cane keyblade.
Yeah, that's right.
Which I don't know if I actually like did. Nah, I didn't upload it.
But we can all agree that reviewer won this one, right?
But thanks for the vote of confidence, Black.
I never said he won fair and square.
Oh, sick burn.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably not.
Okay, this was a later thumbnail, and I was really proud of myself because, like, I was able to draw my own Power Ranger Morpher thing here instead of, like, using stock footage. But I will say, the dinosaur one in the middle, the Tyrannosaurus one just does not look like a Tyrannosaurus. I don't even know what in God's holy name I made here.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah. So,
No comment.
context. Do you guys want context, or do you guys want to guess?
I already know the context.
No comment.
Alright, so this thumbnail was for the Bible Man review, and I thought it'd be a funny reference if I referenced this guy here, Salty the Singing Songbook. Another Christian icon that I grew up with, where this guy is a Christian songbook that's alive and sings worship songs and stuff like that, or just singing in general. And I thought, what if there was a super, like Bible Man, we have Bible Man, and I'm like, you know what? Let's make it point A obvious and have him look like that.
At that point, just throw in Larry the Cucumber.
I didn't even think of that. Also, Retro, why are there 3 Xandrews in the thumbnail? What? Dang nabbit, Retro. It's the famed Bible man. Oh, man. So my first attempt of drawing Godzilla and the monster he's facing called Orga, not my best, in my humble opinion. I'm still proud of what I was able to do here, but I think I might have over-detailed them. I know that sounds weird, but, like, I want it to be as faithful as possible kind of thing. Although I will say I've been using this icon in my thumbnails a good number of times, just for fun.
Why do you have a feeling you're sitting in a room on fire going, this is fine?
And again, like,
Probably.
if you notice, like, I keep using these buildings as, like, background stuff. What's great about, like, making thumbnails, if you have archive stuff, utilize them, because they save you so much time and space, and just, like, that way you can post your videos. Think smarter, not harder. Speaking of harder, my thumbnail for the Angry Video Game Nerd review. Short review, but still got the point across. Although I will I mean, also, to be honest, I don't think that's my best way of somebody throwing a punch at me.
I mean, he did, I'm a menu.
He did. But, like, the way that his glove is, like, when he's punching me, it makes it look like he's punching, like, hold on, if I can do that angle right, like this, and that's not how that would work. Like the angle's wrong.
I mean, honestly, if you just tilted the arm a bit so that we could see the thumb a bit more on the middle, it would actually work.
Maybe.
I'll see your glasses come.
Well, yeah, I got punched in the face and I lost a tooth, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Derek, I did remember the power glove.
It is so bad.
I love it. It's so bad. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Adamantium Rage! But yeah, like, this was my first attempt drawing up one of the G-Rangers in my own art style.
Well, expect the return of the Adamantium Rage, I guess.
Yeah.
By the way, is he a vampire?
No, he's demon-possessed, because he's holding that, demon sword thing.
And this is why you always check if your weapon is cursed before you pick it up.
Okay, so context from that episode, like, the purpose of that, apparently it's a trial where once you pull the sword out of the stone, you should throw it away or something like that. And if you keep holding on to it, you'll be demon-possessed or something like that. Thankfully, it was like a short little incursion, but, like, still. Also, are you drinking soda right now?
Yes,
Is it copium?
it's Pepsium.
You monster. The ship art challenge! Yeah, Dora and Weston!
Oh. Oh, my first one, and it's a lot worse than Sam's. Meh.
No, I still wasn't here for the second ship art.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I drew Darius trying to flirt along with Mary. Obviously, from the current future we have, for the present we have, obviously Mary kind of dumped him.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thankfully he has Zoe.
Okay, so context for this one. This was for my Angel Wars review, and this guy is called Morgan, or is it Morg? Yeah, I think it was Morg. And this was my first attempt of trying to draw one of those trying to draw the Angel War characters. Okay, so far, not my best angle-wise. And I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of low boss here. And, like, if you squint your eyes hard enough, you'll be able to, like, see something in the middle of the art piece. But that's something you guys could look at your own time.
Yes.
My Bionicle review.
Oh, and there's a reviewer in the background.
Yep, there's a hidden reviewer.
Yeah. I feel like during one of my...
I was really proud of this one, like, Bionicle reference-wise.
Oh, the
You
Leviathan.
could
Right, side.
you could have probably done a bit better work on the canister, but it wasn't the point, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I really need to redo my review at some point.
Ah, yes. Okay, so fun context. This picture is actually backwards. This is not how I originally drawed it. And the reason I did so was because of how I formatted my thumbnail design. Like, I have my logo up here and then the title there. But because of how I drew it, I didn't do it right. So I'm like, okay, what can I do to fix that? So I reversed the whole thing. And there's a clue of how this thing's reversed by the little buzzer thing here.
Yeah, the question marks, you didn't fix them because you said it would take too much work.
Yep, and I'm like, screw it. I want to get the episode out and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
honestly,
to be fair, not like anyone noticed it.
Yeah. And who knows, that could be its own logo in its own right kind of thing. But honestly, with like how it's posed, it honestly does look. It still looks good. I'm tooting
By
my
the way,
own horn heel. Go ahead.
By the way, in the episode, didn't they defeat this guy by literally tricking him into asking them a question, how can we beat you?
Yeah, pretty much. By trying to guess his weakness and by pointing out his by himself pointing out his own weakness, they were able to defeat him. This might be my laziest. It's hardworking, but my laziest thumbnail of all time. This is for the 2017 Power Rangers movie, and like, how can I convey this as Power Rangers, and my excitement that I'm like, okay, let's try this, and it's just, I mean, I love the little emote thing, the little yay Xandrew one here, but it's not my best.
Although I do remember you reusing that one in actually good fan art. We'll get to that.
I get it.
I think so. I'm really proud of this one. Reviewer versus Linkara, Trico versus Bulbasaur.
No, I didn't show up in this one. The next one is the one that I show up in the multiverse one.
This
The
one,
one that you didn't do.
Okay,
Right.
so about the multiverse one, I don't think I joined that one because I couldn't think of any multiverse thing going on at that time. I just didn't have the thought process for it.
I actually made 2 things for that challenge, and I still didn't get included in the video because apparently it wasn't funny enough.
But yeah, this was my best Bulbasaur I've ever drawn. Like, the shading, the look. I'm very proud of this one. The Trico is okay. I think I could have done it better, but still. The poses for Reviewer and Linkara are my poses. I had to be in front of a camera, take a picture of myself, and then trace over that one. But the way that I designed it, I think I could have done it better, but still, I needed, like, a good,
Reviewer's face is a little derpy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
And the head's a little too small, too.
It's like, duh. Go, bro. Go, Trico.
Also, this art piece was thanks to, like, Midnight's art piece of, like, her versus me kind of thing, art piece that she did.
I see.
Alright, next picture. Another favorite of mine. Of Dora Goblin and Dora... I almost called it Dora Bora, but that's wrong. That is Dora Cersei, and ready to eat the soul of Xandrew, and that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of the flame effect I also did here too, to represent like I'm literally in the frying pan.
I did not realize that.
Also, like, what's really cool is that, like, messing with layers, there's actually a layer of red over these guys, that's been, that, like, it's a layer of red that's transparent enough to make that effect work kind of thing. If that makes any sense.
Kind of.
this might be my worst thumbnail I've ever made.
How?
This thumbnail's for my Mystery Science Theater review, and like the review itself, probably not my best either. But like I was trying to make the Satellite of Love, but like I couldn't think of like a good way to like incorporate Mystery Science Theater 3000. I mean, like the theater, obviously, me and Dora, but like that was pretty much it, unfortunately, and I couldn't think of a better way to do it, kind of deal.
You can tell this episode was about something in the future because we have stuff like colors in space and phallics.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
So,
What was the name of the aliens in that episode? I forgot.
the Metalunans from Metaluna?
I am the Prince of the Metalunans.
What?
It doesn't really work as well.
No,
Oh.
that's Vegeta, the Prince of the Saiyans, and like no, that was from the
know it
Ebola
is.
tribe.
I was trying to make a joke.
Well, it failed.
It obviously
Well,
didn't
it
land.
failed. Well, it failed.
Honestly, the only joke I can think of is, when there is no more room in hell, I, Vegeta, shall walk the other hell. What the hell?
But yeah, this is in reference to like the kid being a prince, but also a monkey, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Vegeta.
Yeah, basically.
Not my best punch effect, I will say. Like, it gets the idea, but like, it's not. It doesn't look fluid enough, and it doesn't like feel more alive, unfortunately.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Okay, it's on. You are now thinking of what Zarbon did to you while you were unconscious. Have fun with that.
You're now thinking about what Zarbon did to you while you were unconscious. Think about that. Speaking of Dragon Ball, oh my gosh, this was for the Broly movie review, the old Broly movie, and like this is like me as a legendary Super Saiyan.
Oh, by the way, super movie Broly when?
When Broly.
When Broly?
Although I will say, I'm very proud of myself for like the shading and the lighting that I was able to pull off with this. The one complaint I have is my goatee. I sadly, like, you could barely tell there's a goatee there.
Yeah, but being that there's a lot of like yellow, yeah, it makes it like hard to see.
Yeah.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with compensating.
This thumbnail, I am so proud of it. I am so sad it's not getting enough attention. So, do you guys want context or what?
I
Context.
got to know the context, but go ahead.
Okay, so you know Alucard, the king vampire, obviously from the Hellsing series,
Right.
and like he has this whole thing with eyes, red eyes, and like
Okay.
the two episodes in question was episode 11 and 12. One dealing with a genie, another with the eye bad guy, along with 𝗏𝗏𝗡 actually being revealed as a vampire, and I'm like. Brain blast. The genie from Aladdin doing an impersonation of Ben Stein? I forget his name. Hold on. Let me see if I have. Please tell me I had some context on this one. Nope, just Genie of the Lamp. But there's this guy who does an eye commercial called for a product called Clear Eye. And Clear Eye supposed to Clear Eye cleans red eyes. And I thought. The genie doing an impression of that one guy from the commercial with a bottle of Clear Eye versus Alucard.
Sugar, I have so many eyes. Eyes for days.
And I wish to heal them. Or I wish to clear them. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad this one doesn't get enough attention. Like, how many views? 500 views, okay, but only 3 favorites, but still. This one's not my favorite, though I was happy with, like, trying to do something different. this was for the review for Raga, God of the Monsters. Apparently a Godzilla kind of homage ripoff parody thing, and like not my best work honestly, because the idea here is that it's gonna crush me, and I'm trying to stay alive. And although I will say I like the lighting and the shading, the lightning might have been a little too much.
Although the scaling doesn't exactly work the best. Either you are huge or that thing's tiny.
I mean, like, yeah, that thing should be huge and I'm tiny, so.
Yeah, but either it needs to be a lot larger or you need to be even smaller than that for the scale to actually work.
I guess, yeah. Then again, do kaiju films usually keep the scale? That's me answering a dumb question. Another fan art commission, fan art submission. Which one was this one again?
Oh yeah, the nightmare. That one I had. Oh yeah, I had free entries because Midnight was also doing free entries.
Yeah, I think I only did the one. So, Mr. It's Nightmare was my dream come true. Having hair and him losing hair, me having hair.
Yeah,
it actually was in this one.
Yeah, I really did like what I did.
Sorry.
The Mary picture because then Keyblade showed me up with hers.
Yeah. Also, I love the in his show he does the detail of like Mr. It sleeping under reviewer's bed. It's a weird thing, but still. And like that bed on my side is reminiscent to my old couch bed. Oh. Retros.
Yeah, I was also in this one actually. It's the one where Deviant is pursued by Abomination in the dark.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, this one had to be the Beat the Heat art submission. For me, I decided we're gonna have the rest of the guys go to the snow.
Yet again, another one that you did like a big effort on, but yet it wasn't featured.
It happens.
I just placed a reduced reviewer into a tiny cup filled with ice.
Yeah.
World's tiniest reviewer.
Yeah, I saw. Like mine was me and reviewer trapped in an ice cube, and I think I was wearing a purple hat in reference to that one Shadow episode.
Huh.
So where he gets stuck in an ice cube because he accidentally drinks his Freezy too long. Or drink too fast.
Also, this was like I forget if I'm the one. You know, I may have not been the first one to have Amber introduced in their art piece, but like, but
no,
still.
You were.
Was I? You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Because this was the Beat the Heat one. Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking of the one where like, I forget his name. Through snow. She threw snow at reviewer, even though it was like a giant one to a small body. So there you go.
Yeah.
This was a thumbnail for like, what did I do this thumbnail for again? For episodes. But yeah, like this was for episodes I think 13 and 14. With the that's right, with the snake monster with the poison apple. And the episode where a kid and an elf character, I think, grew giant size, and they got to interact with Daijujin here. Also, not my best work as Daijujin right here. The command center looks okay, I guess, but like this is not my best work.
This but a scratch.
Scratch your arms off!
No, it's not.
Well, what's that then?
I had worse.
You lie! So, no joke, I originally wanted him to have blood squirting out of his arms and blood on, like, Goshi's axe here. But I forget who advised me not to do that, but, like, I decided not to. Probably the best call.
I'm invincible.
You're a loony.
You're a loony.
And this was a reference to like the episode where like the pineapple monster here, Dora. I forgot his name already. Shoot, it's the Dora monster that makes people sneeze to death or something like that. And this is the Mr. Freeze gun from the Batman and Robin movie.
Okay, so I had to do that. Nope. Puts the mask on.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, you did the joke first.
I did. Sneeze causing virus? Nope. If you breathe it, you sneezed enough to die. I said nope. We're moving on. I was able to do that joke like maybe 3-4 times. Not in the single episode, but across the episodes. This was a fan. Okay, this was a fan art submission for the. Let's see.
Movie night.
Yeah, movie night, and where the reviewer and gang make fun of my show. I don't think Xandrew had to do anything. Pepper's aim sucks. Wow, I don't know what everyone's talking about. This Dragon Ball Evolution movie isn't half bad. When are we gonna see the pretty robot girl again? As you can pretty much tell who those 3 silhouettes are.
Yeah. I think Xandrew was in my entry for that movie.
Yeah, I was, I believe.
Yeah, and also.
Oh yeah, this was the challenge where I had a reviewer and he draw cards from that Dr. Facilius, was he?
Maybe?
Oh,
Yeah,
Princess.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. And this thumbnail. This thumbnail was okay, so context. I thought the 10th anniversary was going to be happening in it was either 2021 or 2022 or 2020, I forget. And then I was informed that was wrong, so I thought, okay, might as well, like, instead of this being I figure I'd make this an in-joke and be like, instead of happy anniversary, it would be happy birthday reviewer.
Every time I see this thumbnail, I just remember that joke you did a few episodes later when you were talking about a different anniversary, and then this thing was beating you over the head, and you were like, and then you were like, yes, I checked this time.
That's my favorite joke.
Which reminds me, still need to work on the script for another random encounters review, which I'm not gonna say because spoilers.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this one. This was the meme challenge.
Yet again, I was lazy with mine, and all I did was put Mr. It in the pose of Lucky Lucindio. It did it to him.
Interesting. But yeah, this is the Drake meme I did here.
I mean, I did the presentation from Megamind with him and Linkara. Oh, you're a reviewer, alright. Just not a top tier one.
Ha.
Oh yeah? What's the difference? Presentation!
Oh my gosh. Hold on, what was this one for again? Oh yeah, characters as monsters. And I kaiju-fied Mr. It as a... Come on, Brain, you can do it, I believe in you. As a King Kong variant kind of thing.
And this is yet again another challenge that I was enraged at the fact that I didn't get included, because I worked very hard on my entry, even though basically I've merged Mr. It and Reviewer together, but it was still really cool, and I'm still upset over it.
I mean, to be fair, I did turn the Mr. It into Beholder.
Which was really cool, by the way.
Yeah, by the way, check the host guest.
I already saw I'm already seeing it, and it still amazes me.
Review It will always be watching.
But yeah, I was really proud of this one. Like, I was able to, like, I've never done this before where, like, I had the sun in the background like this. Although, if there was anything to change, I think the light should have been brighter and the silhouette be a little more darker, but I wanted the picture to be seen. Also, a little detail I did here was, like, very reminiscent to Godzilla vs. Kong, where, like, if Reviewer and Mr. It Kong here were fighting, this would be like its battle axe kind of thing.
I see.
Also, I tried to work on some foreground here with some grass over here. Not my best, unfortunately, but still. Here we go. Here was that review you were talking about.
Yeah, and yet again, and like I said, there just so happens to be another review from this. There's another thing from the people that made the FNAF musical that I really want to review, but yet I still haven't finished the script for that one yet.
But yeah, I gotta say, like, I had trouble, like, how I wanted to do this. Like, for the flashlight, with, trying to pull reference to, like, obviously, Markiplier, king of FNAF, his favorite video game series being Doom. Nate What's the Matter was hard, so I found, like, a guitar. So, like, I've tried to figure out what his favorite guitar was and use that as a reference there.
I did not know that was a guitar.
What did you think that was?
I thought it was just a gun.
You know what? That's fair.
Because they are surviving 5 nights.
Yep.
You're not Foxy.
But yeah, this took a while, and I'm still proud of what I was able to do. 5 Nights at Xandrew's. I would not make it good as a horror monster.
I mean, try hard.
Anyway.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I gotta need to do something here. And there. You're both in the bus now.
Oh.
Huh. By the way, Xandrew, why do you have a gold bar in a sock?
Stay out of there! I'm saving that for a special occasion. Ah, yes, if I recall correctly, this is the December art challenge for a snow day. So some repeated art assets here. The snowy mountains being a repeated asset. Change up this was a fun thing to do, to experiment with lighting and stuff.
Yeah, I just made a comic about me and it freezing reviewer solid.
Meanwhile, I took us back to the past with 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Medora.
Oh.
What, you don't remember that
Yes,
one?
I remember that one. That was the one where, like, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 threw a snowball at Medora.
Oh, he was dunking it on her head.
Oh, that's right.
And I was really proud of the eye glow effect I did for that one.
That was really good, too. Okay, so I couldn't come up with a clever idea for a thumbnail for, like, my top 10 favorite jokes I did back in... Let's see, what year is it? Back in 2021. So I figure, okay, let's have some curtains and, like, have the previous thumbnails be a stage, both background, floor, and just with a stool and water bottle with a microphone stand with a microphone, because that's kind of how comedy works.
I'm trying to remember which one I said was my favorite from that list.
Was it a Senor Toro? Because that was my favorite. That was my #1 favorite.
Actually, let me check real quick.
While you're checking.
Oh, the number 6 one.
I forgot what the number 6 one was.
The giant robot with stupid glasses.
Oh, I've heard about Divine Comedy, but this is ridiculous.
Yep.
I love that one too. Just the timing of my rim shot with looking at the toy talking, and I'm like, what the? Just phenomenal stuff. This thumbnail was hard to come up with. 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐑𝐄𝐎 versus BRI.
Well,
I think drawing the swords was just as hard.
brothers don't fight. Not like this.
Not like this.
Man, I love. Like, what video did you ask me?
It was for this review. Brothers aren't meant to fight, not like this. And then I'm like, what? No.
Like this.
Anyway, Black, you
Oh
were trying to say
man,
something?
Why do I have the feeling that in context of this image they were fighting and you are watching and then suddenly both of them are like, do you mind?
No, I don't mind. Keep fighting.
What's the green one called again?
Burai.
Yeah, and then he's like, well, the moment's gone. Should we continue this another time?
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah.
The fan. Oh my gosh, that's right. Hold on. Fan for the 10th year anniversary.
Oh yeah. Wait, I need to check my Twitter because I stopped posting the Deviant art after that.
Oh yeah, that was the one where my character gave a reviewer Kingdom Hearts 4 and gave Ita a rocket launcher.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and that's where me, Xandrew, and Midnight came out of a giant cake.
I don't know how in the world we got in that cake, but there we go. But yeah, this was like.
Well, maybe.
But yeah, this was like an idea that like I'm like, how fun of an idea would it be to have like a fighting of those dudes in the hat fighting game.
Look, all I'm gonna say is a rocket launcher is a perfect gift for someone who has everything.
Oh my
and
God.
it has everything.
I mean, actually, a reviewer crossover, like just a reviewer crossover fighting game would be amazing.
That'd be pretty cool. Telia versus Dora. The battle will be legendary.
Yes.
And this was actually second to last art challenge, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. And I think this was. I think this might have been the last one.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
this was.
final shape.
Where it shipped anti-viewer with Mary after Darkies got rejected.
But yeah, Professor Y versus
Again,
Dr.
yeah, so
Riseno versus. Oh yeah, that's right. And you shipped me with Mary. Thank you for that, Black.
I mean, I don't know, just think you two fit together.
Aww. Also,
Well,
and the background looks really good, by the way.
Was really proud of this one, which is why I have it saved as a separate image.
I'm not gonna start a shipping in here.
But yeah, I love what I did with Telia here. Just like, they're fighting. I wonder where for. That's great stuff.
Yeah, fair.
So this was my first attempt to draw the whole Ranger cast. Well, minus BRI for this one. But like, this was around the time of the 30th anniversary. How many views? Almost 1,000. Sweet. But yeah, like I had to look up reference sheets of these guys to figure out like what I could do art-wise. Proud of what I was able to do at the time. Now this reference might go over a few people's heads.
Like, what is a reference?
Okay, so this is essentially a volleyball game. Excuse me, where me, Linkara, and Spider-Man fight off Dora Satan or just the devil in Ranger, the blue-headed white-haired floating giant head guy. I think what I should have my problem was like I wanted the impact to look good, and unfortunately I lost the chance of having the head look a little more recognizable as what it is.
I see.
What's that Spider-Man joke? Adversary of evil, Spider-Man. Something like that.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, there we go. Also kind of a reference like Spider-Man hating the devil for stealing his mirror. I don't think he actually knows if the devil stole his marriage or not anymore. I haven't read any Spider-Man comics to even see a follow-up of that.
Yeah,
But I know Linkara's not a fan of it, so. Go ahead, Black.
No, those comics get rebooted so often. What's even canon anymore?
I don't know. Apparently the canon that Retro gave my daughter. Wait, what? I'm gonna have a talk with my daughter later.
I am missing context.
Apparently,
Oh.
Retro Styles gifted Adora a laser cannon.
Okay, that's funny.
I really need to figure out where the heck he gets his stuff from.
Where does he get those wonderful toys? But
Look,
yeah,
all I'm gonna say is there is a reason why Florida doesn't exist anymore in my universe because of him.
yikes. But yeah, like, this was something I was hoping that would catch on in popularity. Sadly, not that much. The official
I know.
geek card.
I actually sent you a DM of my geek card.
I don't remember, sadly.
Card.
But anyway, but yeah, I'll probably see that later, maybe. But yeah, like, the idea would
Yeah,
be,
it's
like, this would be a template for people to just use as a geek card. Like, they can, like, take this PNG, remove, like, the picture here, your name here, the logo here, and, like, do whatever they want with it, and, like, fill it with the art and all the crazy stuff that you want to go for.
No, Retro, it wasn't 100% your fault, but it was still 75% your fault.
Yikes. This thumbnail. Okay, so this was the start of, like, the new thumbnail style for my reviews. Well, for one, the new Xandrew Reviews logo being introduced. Maybe not the first, I don't remember. I have to backtrack a little bit. But yeah. Like, here's a black deck. Honestly, for this thumbnail, it was really hard for me to figure out, like, how I wanted to do it. So, I just did it as one segment of the episode per time. Like, right here with 𝗬𝗢𝗨 being the Batman.
I'm Batman.
The shading, on the other hand, I don't understand why I did it like that. I guess because of the lighting in the background, maybe? I probably shouldn't have, like, done that. I think we're getting close to the end game because this is my, this was the first time I've ever tried using the mirror effect for my art, and resulted in the commander while I slapped a classified thing over his face. I love this one because it's just like, what should I wear today? And she's like, what should I wear today? It just, again, it reference to the episode, but still.
Should I wear the green shirt, or the green shirt? No, I wore this one yesterday. This one has a giant hole in, and I guess I'm taking the green shirt.
But should we be bold enough to go for the green shirt?
Nah. Although I have been thinking about wearing a green shirt.
Okay, this bit's going for too long.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the end game. Okay, so this is a thumbnail art for my Little Nicky review. Not the best, sadly.
Which was amazing.
Huh?
The review was amazing, by the way.
I think the review was just okay, not my best work, but still, thank you, Darius. But, like, Little Nicky here slapping his brother, Adrian, in the face with a pillow.
That's funny.
Although I think I should have made the jacket a little more better looking, but still, I was pressed for time. And my current art piece of me as me. This is pretty much my PNG model for a VTuber idea I'm hoping to do in the future, but like, we'll see what happens when we cross that bridge.
Yes.
And you know what? That's all I've got. And I mean, I have more art, but like, this actually was able to fill up the, let's see, 7, 8, 9. Wow, we've been at this for 3 hours. Oh my gosh.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that actually worked out better than I would hope. So let's switch it up to here. Yeah, we're done with the audio there. So, yeah. So guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Do my co-hosts have anything to say before I end the stream tonight?
Remember, Age is an illusion, gender is a construct, don't buy crypto, bye.
Oh my gosh. How about you, Darius?
Keep yourself stable and make sure and block all the haters.
And for everybody who showed up for my stream, I want to say thank you so much for just like indulging me and looking at my art. You didn't have to. You probably could have done something much better with your time, but still, thank you so much for that. We'll hopefully be able to draw more in the future. I am thinking of like wanting to do commissions, but I'll see where I go when I cross that bridge. But until then, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. May God continue to bless you, and just have a good day. So let me find my close screen one here.